I got fired, yo. I got fired, guys. Turkey Al-Sheik fired me, man. It's crazy.
All right, Tio took to social media talking about his problems with Turkey Al-Sheik, talking about he's been fired. In case you didn't know, Teofimo Lopez has always have his mouth running like a faucet, and he never checks what comes out of it. So therefore, I guess he says something about Turkey Al-Sheik. Maybe Turkey Al-Sheik wasn't having him say, I wasn't going to do no business with you. Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, when you're analyzing this situation, Tio is his own worst enemy. You know, you don't have to worry about this guy or do anything to him or for him. He's self-destructive enough. Let's give an example. Top Rank don't like him. Bob Arum don't like him. ESPN don't like him. Bud Light has dropped him. Tio was also dropped from the Creed 2 movie. Tio has also been kicked out of the Canelo camp.
Yo, Jacob, the Canelo team don't want Teofimo. Not our fault. It's whatever the champ wants.
Nobody likes him, not including the girl he married or probably even his kid. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But at this point, you know, success leaves clues the same as failures. And one thing is consistent. He can't stay in the good graces with nobody that he seems to go into business with because of the way he acts and the way he thinks. And let's be honest, Tio is mentally unstable. I don't know why nobody wants to talk about that. You know, I look at Tio as far as his mental stability is about the same as Adrian Broner. They have the same amount of mental stability, and he's probably even a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny how he tried his hardest to cozy up to the Canelo fan base. You know, just didn't work. Canelo didn't want him on his team. And that's another thing that y'all don't understand. And I've always said this about Canelo. If you don't believe me, go check my track record. You know, regardless of how Canelo fans are, in all actuality, Canelo is actually a cool ass person. Low key. It's only recently he actually started listening and regurgitating his fans' talking points. But for the most part, Canelo is really not like the fan base that supports him. You know what I'm saying? He's actually a cool ass dude. And I say that because I study people's characteristics in what they do. Low key, not even low key, Canelo has always shown respect to Floyd Mayweather. Anytime Floyd's birthday come around, Canelo is the first one to wish him a happy birthday. I remember when Floyd's baby mother died. Nobody believed in conspiracy theories until Floyd's baby mother died. Then they understood sacrifices and stuff like that. But any other time you bring it up, I don't know what you're talking about. That's ridiculous. That's conspiracy theory. Floyd baby mama died. He killed her. But Canelo was the first one to send his condolences. The truth of the matter is he's really not like the fan base that supports him. You know? And I have to say that because when you hear that he kicked Teofimo Lopez out of his camp, because at the end of the day, when you think about it, I can't have somebody like you around me and I'm having this fight with Terrence Crawford. It already brings the natural elements. You're really trying to set gasoline to the fire. And the way that you carry yourself and what you promoting, I can't truly have you around me. You're going to cause more problems than good. You got to go. That's just how it is. And what Tio go do? Isn't it funny? The same person that got on TV and said ESPN can keep the black fighters. When Canelo kicked him out of his camp, who did Tio run to?
I got fired, yo. Yo, I had a great session over here. I am not going to lie. I had a great session. Phenomenal people in the building. And there you go. There you have it, man. We here at the infamous Mayweather Boxing Club. Just finished our session. Got a good training session in. And, you know, just learning.
Who did Tio run to? the black fighters over there at the Mayweather camp. And I know y'all want me to speak on Mayweather and what he did. Why are you so shocked at Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be. Not at all. I don't expect nothing from Floyd. I know Floyd is about his money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain why athletes really ignore these issues like they do, but I'm going to do that in another episode. But yeah, man, I just found that funny. His attitude and his mentality has shut him out of so many opportunities. He's not marketable no more. Who's going to want to market Teofimo Lopez? Powerade? You know what I'm saying? He screwed himself. We can't use you to market nothing when you trying to market racism and stuff. That companies can't get behind you behind that. We can't promote you. We can't put you out. You can't talk in front of no kid. You can't do none of that. So at the end of the day, he fucks himself. Nobody wants him around. Nobody's liked him. He's kicked out over here. He's kicked out over there. But at the end of the day, do you see a place where you can always get a rest haven will always come from us? At the end of the day, we just better people than most people. And at the end of the day, it's also because I don't want to give us too much credit without a backslap. We don't set enough standards and rules for ourselves. That's why he's over at Mayweather Club. That's why Mayweather wants to help him win and whatnot, because Mayweather recognizes this is the man that used racism to become rich. So you got to understand, Floyd look at stuff a different way. Floyd looking at the money. He know how much people will pay for hate. So it's no shocker that he ends up over there or he takes a picture with him. You know, just saying. That's my thoughts on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.